Bonjour, welcome to Let's Get to Know You, the channel where we talk about LGBTQ and share our experience. So today our guest is Timothy, aka Grace. Hi Timothy, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So tell us, who are you?
I am Timothy James, is what most people know me as, but then I'm also Grace Shush. So the full spiel is I'm a non-binary, trans non-binary drag performer, but I also produce my own events as well.
Okay, so what do you mean about trans non-binary? What does that mean? Because I don't know, viewer maybe don't know. Can you break it down for us so we can all understand?
So I don't identify with any gender, which I understand the way that I look and I understand what's going on with my body in terms of what's here. Okay. And I identify, my body is biologically male, but the way my gender is, so the way that I feel inside is that I just don't associate myself with any gender, male nor female, so my pronouns are they and them, or she if that's easier. There's something about male pronouns that just don't sit right with me.
Your feeling never change. You know, wake up in the morning, feel like I feel female today, and then one day I feel male. You are just non-binary.
Yeah, it's literally just like my clothes don't have a gender to them. So if you're going specifically on materialistic things, then realistically, this is a man's shirt, this is a woman's t-shirt, these are women's trousers, these are men's shoes. There's not really any boundary if you actually can break down the social norms.
So as Timothy, you said that your body is a male body, but you are non-binary. Would you want to change your body?
I think there's been discussion with myself and with other people and things I'd change. It's more cosmetically on my face rather than anything else, but it's certainly something that I've thought of in passing, because if
you have beautiful hair
oh my god,
and a beautiful beard too, so it's very, very nice.
Thank you.
So do you really push that look of trying to be a non-binary, or this is just the way you feel in the morning when you wake up?
I don't think you should ever, if anybody feels this way, they should never feel they have to be a certain way to prove a point. So I once had somebody tell me that I had to dress a certain way to prove the point, to show people every day that this is who I was. And I was like, but surely, because if I have to dress in a feminine way, if I have to wear a skirt, then that's saying that women can only wear skirts or something like that, because that's the only way I feel feminine, when really it's more about an innate feeling inside of me than anything else.
So I like the fact you point out women should wear dress and people possibly still think stuff like this. So why do you think in the gay community we still call each other she when we've got something to say? That's
a big thing recently with drag culture. Drag's become such this giant phenomenon, of which I'm very grateful for, because it pays my bills. You could also argue in the sense that it's the way that, I don't know, not appropriating culture, but you could say that,
because I was having a conversation with my friend about it, and she asked me, why do we say she? And then I said, you know what, if someone's going to be attitude,
because women are better,
she, in my opinion. Yes, I'm agree with you.
But women are better.
The only issue people sometimes is she when you've got something attitude or something negative to it. So do you think it's the right push to use that?
You can see it in two ways. You can see it as a catty thing, and then that way you're saying that women are catty, but then also women are powerful, and to be a strong woman is such an incredible thing. So I don't know, maybe if men are taking that, it's not the best thing in the world. But if you could also see it in the sense of, some people argue that drag is making a mockery of women, where in my opinion my drag is about celebrating women and celebrating that feminine side, and men ruined the world, women didn't.
So we talked about Timothy. How did you come out? Because you had to come out twice, I guess.
Yeah, so I came out as bisexual first, because it was all that thing of I'd been with girls, I'd done stuff with girls, I hadn't really done stuff with guys, but we all know, right? And I mean, now it's still a journey that I'm going through, whether am I pansexual, bisexual, what am I? But I know obviously I like men a lot. Yeah, I came out as bi first, told my mum, and then my dad overheard, so I had to tell my dad. He told me it was a phase I was going through. And then I remember telling my mum over a takeaway. We were literally sat watching telly, and I was eating my food, and I was like, you know what? I'm gay.
This is a nice curry.
Yeah, literally, she was like, what? I was like, yeah, I think we all know, there's no point being around the bush. I mean, it took my dad a long time. He wouldn't touch me or hug me. If I said pass me that, he'd throw it at me rather than just you can't. It's my show now. My mum was really honest with him. She kind of sat him down and was like, Tony, he's your son. At this point, it was he. They still call me he. It's just the way it's been, 28 years. think she said something really ridiculous, like it's not going to bum you or something. Like, get over it. Like, literally get over it. And because my dad had this mentality that all gay men fancied all men.
Yeah. A lot of them think that as soon as you say gay, it's like, oh, you want to have sex with me?
Exactly. You should be so lucky.
No.
So after that, I came out, and that was that was it then. It wasn't really that it wasn't talked about, but it was just, that was it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really come out doing drag. It just kind of happened. And I was saying to my mum, like, started doing this, kind of really good at it.
I just like to dress up a bit.
But then coming out as trans non-binary. So also when I say trans non-binary, because there's like so many spectrums of trans. So trans binary is, if you were to be from male to female, you identify as one or the other. Then trans non-binary, still trans. It's still, because trans, the definition is when you don't identify kind of as the gender you were born with, assigned at birth. So it's still a form of trans. It's just not the trans that we're used to seeing on the telly. So I came out as that. My parents get it and don't get it. Like, they are fully supportive of everything I do, because I wanted them to try and stop calling me he and him.
How is it now?
They still call me he.
I mean,
but it's fine. It's because I know, like I say, 28 years. It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So it's been 28 years, and I know that's hard. And I even said to them, if I was talking to a friend of mine, Travis Alabanza, who is like an incredible queer artist and activist, they said to them, if it's easier to call me she, because you're so used to like a structured pronouns, like male and female pronouns, then that's fine. And I said that to my parents, and like with my dog as well, they say mum, which is really cute. My dad actually was like, go to your mum, and I was like, that's so cute. Because
this is the small thing that people can't say whatever you want, but
it makes such a difference to the person.
Now I want to talk about Grace, because I have to say, I'm obsessed with Grace Instagram. I'm no makeup artist. Your makeup is flawless.
It is about knowing your face more than anything.
So who is Grace?
Grace was once called the hypersexualized bearded Adele.
Okay, I see.
Not so much anymore. It's becoming that again because I'm doing more classes and I'm investing in my craft. So I'm looking at doing burlesque at the moment.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because I've never seen anybody like me doing burlesque.
Fair enough.
So like a plus size.
I can join you.
Do it! Oh my god!
We can do a duo burlesque.
Sister.
Burlesque.
Grace is I'm a drag queen, but I also produce my own event.
Okay.
Thick and Rosebud, which kind of hasn't happened in a while. Okay. But Thick is a plus size. It's the slogan is Thick, let your fat femme flags fly.
Oh, okay, I see. So dance your flat out.
Exactly, like let everything out, because I realised that I didn't know where to go clubbing. I didn't know where I could be me and still be my feminine self, mixed with that bit of masculine self, mixed with a bit of everything, that I didn't really know where I could go. And I was talking to my friend Tom Taylor, who I do believe you've got on your show, and he'd brought out a t-shirt line called Thick, and I'd gone to so many meetings with so many people being like, I've got this idea, I just don't know what to do with it. And I was thinking, do I call it like Femme Bears or Care Bears? I was like, I want it to be such a broad that if you're male, female, trans, whatever, you could come.
I think is an issue. I'm gonna give you a quick example. 2 weeks ago, I went clubbing and I did different club. I couldn't fit in any of them. And I think in 2019, to be a gay man, you have to fit in one of those categories, or otherwise it's quite hard to socialize. So this is why I really like that night, because it doesn't matter about what you fit in. It's more about who you are. So when is the next night?
November, because we tried to do it bi-monthly, but the venue we were in was quite a huge venue, and we wanted to almost build up a month of like selling tickets before we tried to fill it. But I think we're going to a new venue in November.
Well, November, watch out. I'm gonna let my hair down this thing, Evan.
It's really fun. We might have a special performer. I'm not gonna confirm if we've had it or not.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excited. I'll be coming.
Good. Please do. Let me know.
So now I've got 10 questions to try to know you better. You only can pass one.
Woman.
No, sorry. That's no woman. Okay?
Okay.
Question 1. What was your last takeaway?
Curry.
Everybody had curry. That's the second
Sunday night
one.
curry. That's the thing.
Curry. What are you watching on Netflix at the moment?
She-Ra.
I don't know.
The cartoon. It's really good.
This is a new thing, is it? This one is on my watch list. I didn't watch it yet, but it's on my watch list. What was the last text that you sent? Is it me? Did you say?
No, it wasn't. It was my friend who's meeting me after this being like, he said it was going to be half an hour.
That's what it did to me. I've been there 5 minutes. You're okay. Where was your last holiday?
New York last week.
What makes you sad?
Loneliness.
Loneliness, yeah. A lot of people. What makes you happy?
My friends. being around people. They're my dog.
Nice. Single, snugged, or loved up?
Single, unfortunately.
Everybody today is single.
And maybe we should all get together.
We'll all get together. I think night we were gonna get there.
That sounds like another night.
Which RuPaul Drag Race are you?
Sasha Velour.
Oh, okay.
Are you asking about Queen or like season?
Yeah, Queen. Sorry,
Sasha.
Queen. Sasha. I like Sasha.
Obsessed. Like I've not yet to meet her, and she's been in like loads of situations where I got up, but or Nina West. Nina West.
I do like Nina West as well. She was so good. I wanted her to win Nina West. What I like about Sasha, she was so different than any other queen.
Yeah.
Tell me something about you that nobody knows.
I don't know.
No, you can pass.
I'm very open, so I don't.
Okay,
really,
so pass then. That's fine. But you don't have any more pass. Any questions you would like me to ask you that nobody ever asked you?
Honestly, I'm so open that like
okay, so
most people
everyone know everything.
Most things, yeah.
Good. The last question before I say goodbye is: what would you tell your 10-year-old self?
Oh my god.
Tell him.
What would I tell my 10-year-old self? It is that thing of it does get better, a lot better, and really don't listen to what people are saying, because I had a really horrible time at school, and I was taken out of school, and it was really dark and really horrible. It sounds so stupid, but literally everything I've ever wanted, I've been fortunate enough to either have in some respects. I wanted to live in London, I wanted to do drag, all of these things, and I'm so grateful, touch wood somewhere, that
plastic.
Yeah, it literally does get better. I mean, there's loads of other things I want, but you just have to materialize it and know that you're not the only one out there. You are going to leave the place that you hate so much.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you. Give you a big hug. Thank you, Grace. And see you next time. If you like the episode, like the link, the YouTube, Grace Instagram, which is amazing makeup look. And then see you next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like the button, subscribe, share. But also you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Grindr, Scribe, Chappy, Hin, Tinder. I mean, I'm everywhere. Just find me. Waiting to hear from you.